Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Maddy Morphosis.
And my name is Miss Liza, and today we are going to be reviewing the premiere of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15.
And just as a reminder, this is just an opinion video. If you agree with us, thank you so much. Please send a like. And if you don't agree with us, just let us know in the comments, let us know your thoughts, but still send a like, because at the end of the day, we are drag queens and we still need validation. So, without further ado, we're going to get into this episode and review it as we go. I know you've seen a little bit of it. I am watching this completely fresh, so I'm forming my opinions as I go. I have not yet been tainted by the opinions of the internet, but here we go.
So first up, we have Irene Dubois from Seattle, Washington. Maddie, what do you think?
I honestly think her entrance look is really cool. It's almost giving me like Orion's mushroom look from, I think, her premiere episode. It was the first one, right?
With the
premiere,
the fingers.
like little fingers. It's giving me like that same like feeling with like little cotton bits and stuff. But I think the hair is really cool. The elf ears. I don't know. It's a cool look. I like it.
Yeah, I think she looks gorgeous. I think her makeup is really, really nice. I think the only thing I don't really love is the boot. I don't really love the boot.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't really love the boot with it, but I think everything else is like really gorgeous. I think the finger like little puffies are really good. She looks gorgeous. I love the elf ears.
Up next we have Luxx Noir London. Liza, your thoughts?
I think she looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she looks great.
Luxx always looks gorgeous. Also, like the outfit that Luxx is wearing, it's almost reminiscent of the outfit Lady Camden wore during her Chaps runway, which was like an homage to like Freddie Mercury. It kind of feels like similar to that too, but it looks good. She always looks amazing.
Yeah.
I think the look is not super over the top. It is.
Yeah.
I do feel it's a very safe look, but at the end of the day too, you know, entrance looks are probably the last thought for a lot of the queens.
So, do you think it's 40 inches?
Look. I'm just gonna give a polite, it probably was 40 inches before she got there, and the humidity, like the workroom and everything,
Shrinkage.
just kind of a little bit. Yeah, so maybe
her
it
straight
was.
hair.
Maybe
Yeah.
everyone's right. Yeah.
Okay, up next we have Mayari from Nashville, Tennessee. Thoughts?
I think she looks good. The outfit for her entrance look, it feels almost like she's an X-Men villain. In a good way. I mean that in a good way.
How?
Because they look cool.
I guess they do look powerful.
Yeah, like X-Men in general, but like her specifically gets like, you know, bad guy X-Men.
Yeah, badass.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'd wear it. Probably couldn't afford it, but I'd wear it. What are you looking at me like that for? Okay, what are your thoughts? Tell me.
I don't like it very much.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. I'm a big Aura fan, so maybe I'm just hypercritical, but I don't know. I think that the fabric is like, it looks really bulky. Like, it looks really bulky. I like the idea of like a one, almost like a blazer as a dress. And I think that like the colors and like the hair looks really great, but I do think it's a little bulky.
I will say this, it does look really bulky, but to me it looks like a really cool like cover up almost. If in that moment she pulled that off and it was like something underneath it, I'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it just looks
saw
like
it coming.
It looks like it's like covering something up. Maybe she's cold. I hear it's cold in there.
It is very cold in the workroom. I like it. You hate it because you
hate
Aura.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it because I hate Aura. No,
that's a soundbite.
I don't.
Yeah, I hate it because I hate Aura.
I am not the biggest fan of the look, but I love Aura, so I think her makeup looks really great. I love seeing the Filipino representation on Drag Race. Like, as a half Filipino myself, seeing Aura be so out and proud about it is really amazing. Like, I cannot wait to see like if she has like references to, like Filipino culture in her looks. I'm really excited.
Yeah. Next entering the workroom is Miss Marcia. Liza, your thoughts?
I think she looks really pretty. Yeah.
It sounds like you're building up.
No,
you're
I think that's her
you're
drag,
padding for
though.
a read though.
No, I think it's not a read. I think that's her drag. She just really loves to be like that beautiful, preppy, like boarding school, like girl. You know what I mean? Like, it's not over the top. It's not like opulent or extravagant, but she looks very pretty, and it's like a very cohesive look. It is a little pedestrian. Is that a bad thing?
It's not a kind thing.
Oh, I mean, it's just like she could wear it on the street. Like,
I get what you're saying because
That's not meant
it's like
to
she
be.
doesn't do like super big wigs. She probably doesn't like wear body. Like her look
there a
is
nicer
a
way to
lot
say
more.
that?
It's more understated.
Understated.
It does seem simple, but also like if she's in the club, like she looks really beautiful. Her makeup's really amazing. She walks in the club, everyone's looking at this girl. I said the same thing during like the review for like the reveal, like the promo and everything. You know, I think it's very effective. If she's gonna do this all season, I think she will probably get in trouble. I think the judges will probably read her for it. But you know, I'm not gonna count her out yet. You know, Willow walked in wearing just some early 2000s simple thing, and then turned out and flip flops, and then turned out some of the most amazing looks on the season. So let's not count our chickens just yet. I think she looks good. I think it's a fine look. It's very simple, a little too simple for our tastes. But yeah, we'll see.
Soft toot. Up next, we have Anetra from Las Vegas, Nevada. I really like it. I think it's edgy. It's a little dark, a little mysterious, but it has that that sharpness to it. And I think that it really encapsulates what Anetra's brand is.
Yeah. I kind of like the helmet thing. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I like it.
It almost because like she did something extremely similar for like the promo. It feels almost like there's a story here. Like she's in like the black and yellow motocross for like the promo, and now she's showing up in a similar outfit with a helmet, like she got in like in an accident or something. I know that wasn't intentional, but I feel a storyline going here.
Maybe she's a motocross rider.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe like next episode it's gonna be like a black and yellow motocross, but then she's like a body cast. Yeah, we'll have to stay tuned for that one.
I think she looks great.
Yeah, she looks great.
She doesn't have a wig on under there.
There's no wig under there at all?
Just bald.
Is she?
No, she's not bald, but she's like has no wig on.
Oh. Well, this is the same thing too. It's with Aura as well. They both could be hiding some reveals. Like Aura looks like she has something under her outfit. Anetra looks like she could have like some kind of random wig or something that pops out underneath there. There's a lot of potential for reveals. Again, I'm going into this fresh right now. I have not seen the episode yet, but if there is not any reveals from these two, I will be very disappointed. Okay, update. I watched the next 10 seconds and she said there is no wig under there. So,
womp womp.
Womp womp. Moving on. And the next queen to enter the workroom is Miss Malaysia, Babydoll Foxx, representing the furry community. Liza, your thoughts?
I really like the cohesiveness of the look. Like she's like a little fox, kitty cat. Is she a cat or a fox? Fox, because her name is Foxx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think she looks great. Like I like the opulence of it. Like it's very, just like classic, like big pageant drag.
Yeah, it's a big pageant drag, but with like a little bit of camp mixed in.
Yeah, I think she looks really great.
Yeah, I think it's fun. A smidge of stupidity in a good way.
Stupidity in a good way.
Yeah.
I agree with Irene. Miami, I'm so surprised that there hasn't been a Miami queen on the like a season before Malaysia, because those Miami girls, crazy.
It's like Florida in general.
Yeah.
Or Miami, Orlando.
Yeah, Florida has some really great drag, so I'm really excited to see what she brings, because those Florida girls do not play. Up next, we have Princess Poppy, who is homophobic.
I don't like the look. I don't like it.
I don't love it.
I don't like it. I think this look, it's a cute outfit, like the silhouette and everything. I think if it was just solid white, it'd be kind of cute. But with like the paint things, I feel like it needs more.
It looks a little unfinished. Like she did, like it was like the last thing that she made, and it just didn't quite get to the full like idea of what she wanted it. Like the silhouette is really nice with like the tutu, and I think that the fascinator that is like the palette is really cute. But with the colors and then just the blank top, it just looks a little bare.
Yeah, it looks almost like she had like this really beautiful white drag costume that she threw some paint on to try to make it into like this little theme.
That's what she gets for being homophobic.
Yeah, do better, Princess Poppy. Be better. Next queen in the workroom is the one and only Sasha Colby. Liza, your thoughts?
I think she looks great. I really love that she went with back to her heritage and did something that was like indigenous Hawaiian like representation. I think it's really cool. I think the only thing that I would have liked better is if the bodysuit was mesh instead of like that opaque kind of fabric. But I think she looks great.
Yeah, I mean Sasha always looks amazing.
Yeah.
And she can also do that between like something more like thematic like this, something more dramatic, and also do something very like pageant-y. Obviously, all the other queens know it too. As soon as she walks in, everyone, the first thing out of someone's mouth is that Sasha Colby? And yeah.
Yeah, I would have left. I couldn't imagine if I am in the workroom and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna win Drag Race, and then Sasha Colby walks in. I'd be so sad.
And of course, the next queen to enter the workroom, we have the amazing Miss ORNACIA. She's back, y'all. Season 15, ORNACIA is in the house. Forget what we said about Sasha Colby. ORNACIA is the queen to beat this season.
She's here to take the crown.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's just Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Just Ariana Grande.
Leaving the workroom, the queens do their mini challenge. Congratulations, Miss Irene. I really love this mini challenge just for the simple fact of like the homage to like season 1. I don't know. I think that was really cool, like little throwback.
Yeah.
And also the fact that they gave their flowers to season 1, just like mentioning it and everything. I don't know. It was a nice moment.
Yeah, I thought it was really cute. But could you imagine just standing there in wet drag having to like pose?
I mean, I would rather do that than I have to do like the
Tic Tacs?
No, I was gonna say I was
Oh.
gonna then rather do the one where they had to be submerged in water for the photo
Yeah,
shoot.
that was pretty intense.
Yeah, just some like they just got put on a gentle cycle. They're fine.
That
All
wasn't,
right.
their lashes were falling off and
Well,
like their hair and stuff.
Any better glue?
And while those girls are fighting over who is the best choreographer, next in the workroom is Salina EsTitties.
Obviously, the biggest personality thus far. I like her entrance look. I like the idea of it at least. I like the theme of it. It's something very different. No one's ever done anything like that. It's very camp, but also very like the reference.
Yeah, I think the fit is kind of where I'm struggling with a little bit. Like, I just think that everything is a little oversized.
I understand like why the elements are there, but I don't know if it is just like a fit thing.
I think
but
it's just a fit
again,
thing.
it's just something's not like clicking for me exactly with the look.
I think it's fit because if you took this exact same outfit and kind of just changed the proportions of it a little bit, I think it would have looked sickening.
And following her is all the way from Connecticut, Miss Amethyst. Liza?
I don't love it. She looks super cute, She looks really cute. I just think it's a giving like, is giving dolls kill.
Yeah, the outfit is definitely like something that you can probably find like on Amazon or like a little small website.
Yeah.
Again, though, like I said earlier, a lot of the entrance looks are like afterthoughts.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone's getting together, all like the runways and stuff. And I know for me personally, like the entrance look was just kind of what's something I have that I didn't already pack in the suitcase.
Yeah, it's the one thing on Drag Race that you're gonna wear that you're not really gonna be judged on by like Ru and Michelle.
Yeah.
So I mean, it matters the least, really.
And also too, it's also the one that you don't know what you're going to be doing in. Like I said, like the last girls, they had to get sprayed with water.
Yeah,
so you
might have to lip sync.
might have to jump through fire. You never know. So a little leeway, but also again, I wasn't a fan either. I've seen too many queens with this outfit.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like I've seen a lot of people wear it. She looks super cute in it, but I think it's just cute.
Yeah.
Up next is Jax. For me, like, it is very, it's cute, but I feel like it's cute in a different way than Amethyst was. Cheerleader, gymnast, athlete. I think like what is it called? The Letterman and like the cheerleading costume was really like indicative of that. I think it's really cute. It's not, high fashion, but I think it is really selling us and telling us what Jax's brand is, which is athlete.
I would like to see a little bit more of like a twist on it, or like more of a drag twist, or something a little more exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's like Salina EsTitties, she's doing like a reference, it's kind of a twist on something. Whereas like I feel like this one is just almost just like, it's very like direct.
You just like she's wearing a cheerleading costume.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. It's cute. She looks good.
I liked it. You want to fight?
I wear dresses for a living. I don't fight. Up next we have Lucy LaDuca. Liza.
I think she looks really cute. I saw her post somewhere that she doesn't wear pads. I don't know if she was joking or not, but if she wasn't joking, I'm suing because the body is right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she's wearing pads with this look, but she's definitely cinched.
To the gods.
That is a tight cinch. Yeah.
I think she looks great.
Yeah. I love that she has like this huge hair, like also with it, like the big blonde.
I love the big bombshell hair, and then like She has like really big titties too. And it just like looks so good with like the tiny waist. Like, I really like it. I like it.
That's good.
You look good, girl. Up next, we have Mistress Isabelle Brooks from down south in Houston, Texas. She looks so good.
She looks so good.
So good.
Same thing I said with like the reveal, her promo and everything. Like everything that's made for her, it's made in a way that's like tailor-made. I know she spent money on her outfits.
She looks expensive.
Because all the lines and everything, like she looks good. Like she's a bigger girl, but all like the curves and everything go in the right places.
She's wearing a big outfit. She's a big girl. She's wearing big hair. She's got big makeup, but none of it is overwhelming. It's like she is wearing it. It is not wearing her. Like she looks so good.
Yeah, like with this entrance look, like everything, it's like everything is like in the right spot.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say. Like everything just like clicked.
Everything is good. It's big everywhere, like except the heels.
Except the heels.
Except the heels.
Well, you know, you can't win them all. But yeah, no, she looks amazing. It's my favorite outfit thus far.
It's mine too. She's such a bitch, and I love it so much.
Just in the first like couple groups, we've already seen like a lot more shade, and it's just, I don't know, it's good to see.
I really like it.
We love to see it.
That is what it feels like in a back dressing room at a club. Like you've got 3 queens in like a 2x2 square dressing room, sharing one mirror, and then Mistress comes in
and she like spits in your Cody powder.
Yeah. And I think it's important to note that just because a drag queen is shading another drag queen, that doesn't mean she doesn't like her.
Up next, all the way from Best Buy, we have Miss Robin Fierce. She worked at Best Buy.
She's selling us this outfit, and then she's gonna sell us a flat screen.
Yeah, she's selling us this outfit with a family discount.
It's giving face. Like, she looks gorgeous, and the hair is amazing, the outfit, super cute. I really like all the browns. I really like the brown. It looks really nice against her skin. Yeah. And she's gorgeous.
But like the execution of it, the way everything lined up, like in the colors of it too, like it's not like, there's like nothing clashes with each other. It looks really great against her skin. She looks amazing. She looks really good.
It looks like it's molded to her body. Yeah. Like, she looks fantastic. Not at all abrasive. Up next, we have the TikTok twins themselves, Sugar and Spice.
I just find it so funny and tragic that like a couple of the other queens are talking There's been 2 queens mentioned about how like, you probably know me. I had a video from TikTok. I had a video that went viral. And then in walk Sugar and Spice, who are probably like the most viral queens like on all of TikTok.
Yeah, they have
outside
like
of Drag Race.
10 million followers.
Yeah.
Like followers, like not views. So yeah.
I don't know. But they look amazing. And I will say too that like, coming into the workroom, I don't know how they'll be like performing live because I like lip syncing and everything because I've never seen them perform live before. But with them being so prevalent on TikTok, they are fully aware of themselves and are willing to embrace the cringe, which can take you far in Drag Race.
I actually am a huge fan of Sugar and Spice. Not their TikToks because sometimes they are a little cringy, but I like their drag. It looks good. Like the hair is there, the mug is stamped. Like it's good.
I will say a lot of people like discredit like Sugar and Spice as like cringy little TikTokers and stuff, but I think they are a lot more intelligent than you think.
Yeah, you have to be.
And I think you guys are all gonna find out.
But I think you have to be really smart to be able to market yourself on social media and have that much of a following. Like they didn't just stumble across it and it just happened to have 10 million followers. Like they are very smart. They know what their brand is and they know how to sell it. And I think that's really important on Drag Race.
And the brand looks good. They look
great. I will give it to them also. Like these girls are being just haters immediately. And they are just deflecting and not letting it get to them. And they are being like sweet and nice and fun. And they look like they're a great time.
I think the twins have the advantage too of like, they're not going to let a comment in the workroom get to them because they have to deal with tens of thousands of negative comments on TikTok every day. So I think they have to kind of harden their shell a little bit. Drag queens can be cruel, but the internet will always be crueler.
Yeah, those 12-year-olds can really get mean.
Yeah, they'll get you, gal. They'll get you.
They get you.
So as they're talking in the workroom, they're talking about how like Sugar and Spice don't perform at clubs and things. And I understand like the concern with that. And I think that might like hurt them like in a lip sync like, on the main stage and stuff. But I will say with like drag is like ever changing, ever evolving. And I think social media is not like a cop out for some queens and aspiring queens. I think it's just another medium for it. The same way that a drag show can happen like at a bar, a club. It can
Bingo.
happen like on bingo and like during like COVID and things. We saw drag taking place like online in shows, and even like queens that do like modeling and runways. There's just different places you can do drag. They're just like entertaining a different audience in a different medium.
Yeah, and while it might hurt them in like a lip sync challenge, something like an acting challenge or like an infomercial, they could have a really big advantage because they're so used to their brand selling it in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everybody has their own strengths, everybody has their own weaknesses. Just because yours aren't the same as somebody else's does not mean that it's not drag.
And the next queen to enter the workroom is not Ariana Grande. It is actually Vivacious herself. I knew it wasn't Ariana Grande when I saw the hip pads.
The hip pads were a bit too big.
It was a giveaway, yeah. Shout out to Vivacious. Love you. Glad you're getting your another moment in the sun with ORNACIA. So the mini challenge is another throwback photo shoot. Shout out to Lucy LaDuca for her win with the mini challenge. Congratulations. And now we move on to the talent show. So moving on to the main stage, the queens have to perform a talent show.
Up first in the Talent Show Extravaganza, we have Malaysia, Babydoll, Foxx.
I like the song well enough. I do feel like it was like, there was like something missing, like it needed a little bit more.
I agree. There was just something about it that just felt a little like something was missing.
I like the song well enough.
Yeah, it was cute.
Queen,
She
I'm
seems
a
like
queen,
she's really good
queen.
at rapping.
Up next, we have Miss Spice. Liza, your thoughts?
Where'd my ding-a-ling go? Where'd my ding-a-ling go? I thought it was super cute. Like, she's not doing the most while she's performing. Like, she's not moving a lot. She's not, like, super dancing. But I thought that the song was really fun. The lyrics were clever. And she's just having, like, a really good time. And it's very obvious. Like, it's enjoyable to watch. Thought it was very campy. I thought it was super cute. She looks great. I'm a fan.
The song itself, like, I wasn't, like, a fan of the song. It's not like... Malaysia, Babydoll, Foxx, I'd listen to that in my car. And what she was doing. Spices, I thought the song itself was really obnoxious, but it works for this. Again, like I have not watched this episode of Drag Race, but this is one of those clips that I have seen because if you are on social media at all, you've probably seen it.
I've also been
it's for a
singing
reason.
Where'd My Ding-a-ling Go for like 3 days. So
Yeah, that's actually how I found out about the clip because you were just randomly singing to the cat. You were singing to Beans, Where'd My Ding-a-ling Go? And I was like, why are you saying that? What was up with the coffin?
she like raised from the dead because she's like,
Yeah,
you know, like the dead sister kind of thing.
I guess. I don't know. I remember she like rose up and she was like, I'm bored.
I'm bored.
Which I thought was really funny. But then she just like steps out of the coffin and does like a little thing.
Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. Next, we have Luxx Noir London performing an original song. I thought it was cute. Like, I thought it was really fun, really cute.
Yeah.
It felt very sparkly, you know what I mean? Like, it just felt like really cute, fun. I think she did a good job performing it.
I thought her performance was cute, like the little dancing. She's very wiggly. I don't know. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
But it's just like the song itself, I wasn't liking. I felt like the guitar was like a lot of, it's very like overbearing over the song. Her performance was fun, but I feel it's like something's not there.
I thought it was cute.
I wouldn't put her like in the bottom for this.
It was
I mean,
safe.
I haven't seen like the other performances yet. I wouldn't put her like in the bottom so far, but I do like think that something is missing there. It's not quite enough to like push her into like the top for me.
I think she did a great job performing it, and I think that she looked effervescent.
And following her is Mistress Isabelle Brooks. What'd you think?
I thought it was cute. I wasn't a huge fan of like the content of the song. Up until she was like, big, 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 big girl. I thought that was really cute with like the hair and like the titties.
She had like her rap verses kind of saying what she's about, what her, what her theme is for it. But then she also had like the little bits, like the little shaking, the candy bar.
I think, I agree.
She checked off more boxes for me with this than Malaysia and Luxx did.
Yeah. And singing live, we have Lucy LaDuca.
I will say, I was not a fan of this talent show. But I am going to call shenanigans because they could have given her a pinch of auto-tune. They could have given her some reverb.
They did her dirty with that mic. I've seen a video of her singing just like in her own, environment. And she's a really good singer. But I just think there's so many things going on in the talent show. It just makes it seem like she can't. Could have given her even a smidgen.
Just a little reverb.
Just a smidgen of reverb, and it would have been great. And also, can you imagine how nerve-wracking it is to sing live in front of Ariana Grande?
Yeah, that's true too. Only judging based off what we are shown on the screen, This is my least favorite so far.
I would agree.
Yeah. But we see you, Lucy.
We see you. We see the shenanigans.
We see you. We know it can be better, and we're not blaming you entirely. Up next is Miss Marcia. Liza.
I thought it was so cute. Like from start to finish, it's super cute. It is so funny. I thought it was really clever.
I thought it was really funny. I was like smiling the whole time, like watching it. I didn't know what to expect,
liked it.
but also like it was giving like camp, humor, comedy, but she was also showcasing like ballet. So I don't know, it checked off a lot of boxes.
Up next, we have Robin Fierce.
It was a very like just well done standard drag performance.
I will say though that like I'm not the biggest fan of people just doing standard lip sync talents for talents. She's obviously extremely talented. She looks really good, but for me, it was just safe.
I do think too, like it's really interesting the song choice she chose. I know whenever you go to do the talent show, there is like a list of like non-copywritten songs and also like a list that like the show has like copyrighted songs that you can choose from. So like the song choice is really interesting for this, but it may have been one that she's just going through and that's the song she knew all the words to, and so she didn't have to like learn something completely from scratch.
I liked the song choice. Like I thought it was interesting.
It was
I
fun.
don't mind it whenever drag queens do like male lead songs.
Solid performance. Good job, Robin. Following her is Irene the Alien Dubois.
I think this is one of those numbers that is really cute in like a club setting, but it doesn't necessarily translate as well on television.
I've seen talents like this very similar like in pageantry. I think this is a simplified version of like a larger number.
Yeah, I think the original somebody said was like 6 minutes.
I think it's meant to be like longer, to have like more build up and moments.
Yeah, I think the build up is part of what makes something like this really funny, but we aren't able to get that in 30 seconds. And I mean, with no laughing track behind it, it was...
Yeah, I'm not going to call shenanigans per se.
No
But
shenanigans.
I do think there is a lot of potential for the edit to kind of like...
make it worse than it might have been.
Make it seem worse than it was.
Yeah, like maybe it was a little cringy in person, but we will never know.
Yeah.
Next, we have Anetra.
I feel like her talent show was like made in a lab. It's so smart. It's so
perfect.
Talented. Everything about it, like the song is fun. I enjoyed listening to the song. I think this number would kill at a club and on Drag Race. Doing something like a lip sync, like duck walking, making humor within the duck walk, then adding martial arts to it. It added a layer of talent, but also with how strange and different that is, it added almost like a layer of like camp and surrealism to it.
The way that she dropped into that dip so gently and then just popped back up.
She looks like she weighs like 5 pounds.
She's weightless.
Yeah.
She's weightless.
I don't know. It's just like there's nothing to clock for that. That's like the most things you can put into a 1 minute talent performance without it being too busy. I don't know.
It was perfect. Like I think really she hit all of the boxes.
And I hope Bryce's fingers are okay. But yeah, congrats Anetra.
Our ducks have been walked.
Our ducks have been walked. We are all on quack right now. We're quackheads?
We're quackheads! This is your brain on quack. It's just a picture of Anetra.
Up next we have Sugar.
I thought it was really cute. I will say it did feel a little like hectic in some moments. Like it felt really frantic. Like I feel like she was trying to like put a lot of lines into, like as many lines as possible into it. I feel like if she would have taken a few of the lines out and just really focused on like camping it up a little bit, it would have been like so good. It still was really good, but I just feel like it was a little busy.
And I hate to like compare them too much, but I do feel like this is extremely similar to Spices, just in like the I mean, even the sound of the song itself.
It was the same person that produced it.
Yeah, the sound of the song, like the way they deliver it, like their voice, and like the vibe of the song. They even did like the similar thing where they're kind of lip syncing the song, then they did like this little jerky thing. But I just feel like something about this wasn't like as catchy as Spices was. Like something about the get bimbofied wasn't as catchy as like where my ding-a-ling go.
Yeah.
So it's just like I think because of just like that small thing, it's just not as like punchy and it's not as like memorable, and that this is not my least favorite performance, but it's definitely not one of my favorites.
But it was still really good. Yeah. She looks super cute too. Next we have Princess Poppy.
I actually kind of liked it.
You liked it?
I liked it. It was humorous to me. I enjoyed it. I believe in my heart of hearts that this is another, had they put like a little laugh track behind it, it would have been really amazing. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cute.
I hate puppets.
Everybody loves puppets.
I hate puppets. So maybe just I inherently was not gonna like this talent no matter what, because like I just don't find puppets funny. So we'll just leave my opinion out on this one because I feel like I'm biased.
Yeah.
Like I don't like puppets in any way or form. So she looks great.
And her puppet was on point too, because a lot of people, I've seen a lot of numbers of people do like a hand puppet, sock puppet, and like I've done it too, but a lot of queens that do it, their lip sync is like really good, but the puppet is like off. They just like randomly open and close it. But like the fact that like her puppet also was like hitting those like little syllables, it seems like a simple thing, but a lot of queens aren't able to do that effectively. And I thought she did it well. I enjoyed this talent.
Okay.
I don't think she's gonna win the talent show, but I thought she did well. And you're a hater.
I'm not a hater. I just don't like puppets.
I hate puppets.
Everybody loves puppets. Up next is Salina EsTitties.
I thought it was really cute.
I thought it was cute. I think there's a lot of queens doing like original songs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if this is just like, I feel like it might be like Angie and Corbrett's Impact because they both won their episodes like doing original songs. The majority of queens are doing like original like recordings.
Yeah. And I feel like some of them are doing it better than others. But I really like Salina's. I feel like, I don't know, her voice is really pleasing. Like whenever she's rapping, like I feel like.
I think she has a good voice for it, but I feel like the production wasn't like great for it.
Yeah.
Something about the quality of the audio. I think again like it needs like a little like effects or like compressing like on the vocals or something.
That's fair. I thought it was cute.
I think it was solid. I think it's another like good, safe performance. Not one of my favorites. I still think Anetra is winning as we are standing, and yeah.
Yeah, we still have a few more to go though. Some say she is still searching for her baby. She is Amethyst.
This is another number I think works well in a club venue, and I know because I've seen like other queens do like this number, like the Babydoll, like Can't Find My Baby. I've seen this number before. And it's a lot of fun to watch, but I think, again, like Drag Race, something about the medium, or maybe it's just like lack of laugh track. I think the way she's selling it too, it's like she's doing a lot more like performing to the judges and the camera, whereas I think like the way I've seen it before is like just kind of acting confused, frantically searching.
I think the version that I saw, it was like a really drunken mother searching for her baby. So she was just kind of acting confused, kind of like erratic.
I definitely think it's probably like in the bottom as far as like the talent shows go.
Yeah, wasn't my fave.
Up next we have Mayari.
For me, it just kind of felt like her dancing was like at like 60%. It didn't really feel like she was like hitting things as like emphatically as she should.
You know, I think it is.
What?
Something about it. When I'm watching this, it feels like she's like a backup dancer for someone.
Yeah, it does feel like she's not the main character.
I know she can like perform amazingly too. Like I've seen her do like much better numbers. I don't think she's gonna be lip syncing tonight, but this was definitely not like one of my favorite numbers.
Agreed. Up next we have Sasha Colby.
I will preface this by saying I think this is another number that is the victim of like the camera edit because of the fact that she's doing like an interpretive dance. This is one of those things I think if you were watching a live show, seeing the whole number, watching her performance and stuff, and seeing her like move across like the space and everything she's doing, I think she's doing a good job of like embodying the song. But I think on a show like Drag Race, like all the moving different like cameras and stuff like that, you lose a lot of the impact of like things like an interpretive dance.
Being in the same room as Sasha Colby when she performs, it feels different than watching it on a screen. I think she did a great job. Like I think it's really great. I really like the dance. I like the hair. Obviously, Sasha is an amazing performer. I think she did a great job. But it's not my favorite Sasha Colby performance. I liked it. I thought it was really impactful. But I do agree that as like with a dance like this, the more you switch cameras, like the less impactful it becomes because it feels more produced. And with something like this, it's all about being like super raw. You know, so I feel like it almost would have been better for them to just have like a wide cut of the stage and just like watch her perform.
I think this would be an amazing live talent. Would get the whole number as it was like intended.
And you could feel it. And I feel like to be able to see that live would be amazing.
Following Sasha, we have Jax.
I am so impressed. Like, this is so impressive. Not only is it super cute with the jump rope and the hair, and like, I think the outfit is really cute too. Like, it is a little more simple, but I think it really matches what she's doing and what she's going for. But then when she started doing the stunts, that's crazy. How just like gently she lays herself down after doing literal backflips is insane.
Hers and Anetra's talent shows are like neck and neck for me. I think the only thing that takes like Anetra is like, even like with like her jump roping with her hair, it adds that little of like camp, something different. I think if she did that whole performance, but it was like a good original song, she'd be like in the top of the talent show too.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that is the only thing separating like her and Anetra, is that Anetra just had like an original song to it. But I think them two is at the top for me.
Yeah, I
for the whole
agree.
thing. I want to see them two lip sync to each other.
That
so
would be
bad.
so iconic.
I want it. Good job, Jax. Any other season you would have won the talent show, but I think Anetra's going to take it.
Yeah, I agree.
So that is the end of the talent show, and now we are going to move on to the runway looks.
My favorite part. The queens were tasked with bringing a runway that is signature to them. Who is she? And first up, we have Irene Dubois.
And she is letting you know right out of the gate that she is Bosco's sister in a bra and panty set.
A
with
black
corset.
bra and panty.
Set with a corset. But she put her own twist on it with like the xenomorph that's very big. I thoroughly enjoy Irene's drag.
I do. I really love it. I think it's
Yeah.
different, but it's so incredibly polished. Like, she looks amazing anytime that you look at her.
It's very focused.
It's very focused. Like, she knows exactly what she's going for. She knows exactly who Irene is, and she's very good at it. I think she looks great.
And she's living up to her namesake.
Alien.
Yeah. Up next, we have Luxx Noir London.
I think she looks really pretty. I like the colors against her skin. I think it looks really great. I like the silhouette.
I really like the outfit. I think it's a lot of fun. I think the color schemes go very well together. It's very similar to like the color scheme of like the season 13 promo, just in like those pastels, but specifically like that teal blue and like light purple. It's really pretty. She looks amazing. The outfit's great.
So good. Up next, we have Aura Mayari.
I think Aura looks really good here. My issue being, in just the first episode or two, she's had like 3 back-to-back looks in like all black.
Oh yeah, her talent was in black too,
Her talent
right?
was in black,
Yeah.
forgetting look. I think it could also be a coincidence, just in that like, you know, the entrance look is the first look, but whenever they tell you like, oh, talent show, signature drag, you don't know that that's going to be the first episode. You might assume that it might be first, but you also don't know for a fact. So she might have a lot of different outfits, different colorful things, which she did in like the promo and reveal. So I think it may have just been like a coincidence of the way things lined up, but so far it's been all black. And so
Yeah, her makeup looks gorgeous.
always,
She looks.
always like the look, and hopefully we see a little bit more color within the look.
Next, we have Marcia.
It looks almost exactly like it's from the same collection as like the entrance look. Or as I feel like a lot of that may just be circumstances. With Marcia, it may be like her drag aesthetic and like her color schemes that she likes to do. But if this is like how she's gonna be the whole season, I think the judges are probably gonna critique her a lot.
I mean, I do think it's her drag aesthetic, you know,
Yeah.
but also it does feel a little repetitive. But she did make this herself.
I will say too, the category is signature drag,
It
and
is,
this
yeah.
is what she does.
Yeah, so it is
obviously, like,
signature.
yeah, so other runways might be a little different, but I have a feeling the judges are not going to let it slide as the competition goes if this is like what she keeps bringing.
We like
Yeah.
it. It just feels a little bit too similar to what we
Familiar.
already saw.
Yeah.
Next, we have Anetra.
I think she looks great. I don't love the outfit though. I think it's just like that material. It's almost like hard to see because it's one of those like you only really see it when the light hits it certain ways, and then you have black on top of it. It's just hard to see really.
I really like it.
Maybe a lighting issue.
I like it. Again, in her entrance look, it was darker. You know, it had like that edge to it. And I think this does also. Like, I think in this whole episode, from start to finish, we have really learned who Anetra is, what she's good at, and what she's going to bring. And I think she has done an amazing job this episode.
Yeah. Up next, in evening gown competition, it is Malaysia Babydoll Foxx.
I think she looks great. I really like it. I feel like it's very big. It's very classic drag with the updo and like the stoned gown and the foxtails. I feel like it's very opulent. I think she looks great.
I think pageant drag is her drag, signature drag. This is what it is, but it's still very different than her entrance look. So I like the little shake up of it, but it's still very familiar to like what she's been doing.
I agree. Like,
Yeah.
it's like two sides of the same coin. Like, it's all rooted in classic pageantry, but their entrance look was funny and campy and unique, and then this is very glamorous.
Yeah.
You know, I really like it. Up next, Princess Poppy.
I wasn't the biggest fan of this look. This feels almost like the same issue I had with her entrance look. The outfit doesn't feel intentional. She looks good.
She looks really great.
But for like signature drag on the runway.
Yeah, it feels a little unfinished in the bodice area. This skirt is super cute with like all the multicolored tulle. The hair looks really great, but the bodice, there's something about like the tiny little bows, I think that make
it's almost like it's really busy but not finished.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Up next we have Sasha Colby. Your thoughts?
She looks really good. Like, obviously, the dress is giving. The headpiece looks amazing. The foxtails, so good. This is the dress that she wore when she won Miss Continental, like she said, 10 years ago. And I think that's really a testament to how fashion forward it was at the time. Because there's not a lot of things that you can wear 10 years later and it's still pushing those boundaries.
Yeah.
Can you imagine seeing this in person 10 years ago?
She looks stunning. The headpiece is really fun.
I really love the material of the skirt that has like the reflection on it. I think it's really beautiful. Yeah. Next we have Salina EsTitties.
I like this one more than her entrance look. I feel like this one is a little bit more effective, but also a little bit more stylish than the other one.
Yeah,
It still
definitely.
has like that level of like reference and camp to it, but I do think this one has a little bit more of like a fashion element with like all like the blue, like the monochromatic.
I like this one a lot more. I think it also fits significantly better than the beginning.
Up next we have Amethyst.
I am not a huge fan of this look. Again, I think this is something that would look really cute if she was performing at a club. But for the very first runway of RuPaul's Drag Race, I feel like it's a little underwhelming. She looks super cute. But it's not really, I think, at the level that it needs to be for this platform.
I will say though, like for my season, our signature drag, that was a category given to us at like the last minute. And like for me, like I did like the headless look, and my thinking was literally, well, it's a fun look that I have that is not already in my suitcase. And that's what that was. So maybe this is just like, after she did all her other runways, maybe it's the same thing for them where it's just, oh, one more runway, signature drag, what's something I have that's fun. My only thing though is that with her being like so like focused towards like camp and comedy, I would have liked to see like a look that kind of reflected that. As far as like signature drag, like is this your signature drag?
Yeah, and if it is...
Or is it a fun outfit that you happen to have?
Yeah, exactly. Next up, we have Jax.
This is a fun look. I enjoy it.
I think it's
like
fun. I think it's fun is what it is. Like, is it super fashionable? Probably not, but it's really fun to look at. She's selling it really well.
The category is signature drag, and this is like what we've seen so far of her. This is very her.
Yeah, I agree.
And following her is Lucy LaDuca. I said it during the review, her drag is very like, it has like an old school drag feel to it, but it does feel very modern.
I think she just looks amazing. The body is right. The dress fits her amazing. That looks like she had to like melt a candle on her or something to fit that on. It's so tailored to her. The hair looks great. The makeup is amazing.
Yeah.
Look great. Following Lucy, we have Mistress Isabelle Brooks.
She looks expensive. She's showing you a little yeehaw.
I know that shit's heavy as fuck. That was probably in one suitcase. And that's the only thing. And I think it is so pussy that she was like, oh, this? I just pulled this out of my closet.
Yeah.
Like, okay. That is so, so beautiful. It looks good.
Yeah.
You look good.
Good job, Mistress. And up next, we have Robin Fierce.
I think she looks good. Yeah. I like the cat suit. I don't love the skirt that she had on in the beginning. Like, it just kind of felt like unnecessary to me. Like, it felt like an addition.
I thought it was a cute little reveal. I thought the fabric of it was nice. And I love the white hair, too.
Yeah, I think the white hair looks really good with the pale blue. It's very, like, ice
icy.
queen.
Yeah, she looks good.
Look good.
Solid look.
Up next, we have Sugar.
So this is obviously a reference to Beauty and the Beast, but it feels like very modern. I think she looks amazing. The brown hair, like with the dress, like all the colors are right, the lines are correct. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I love that she did like a princess look with a stripper heel.
Yeah, I really love that. I love like that she took the big ball gown of Belle and made it so modern and like sexy, but also not like too sexy.
Not too
you know what I
costumey
mean?
either.
Yeah,
It still
it's
looks
not
very
too costumey.
fashionable.
It's very fashionable. It fits her really well. I love it. It looks really good.
And following Sugar is Spice.
She looks good. She looks good.
I think she looks good. My issue with it though is that with Sugar it was like very obvious, like it was very fashionable, but you could still tell that it was Belle. With this one, it's still fashionable. I like the look, but it's
not so obviously.
I'm not getting Ariel from it.
Yeah, it's not so obviously Ariel.
I think like if you're going for the reference of like Little Mermaid, this like misses the mark of it. But if you would have changed the hair color, just gone like a fashionable look, I would have enjoyed it a lot more.
After the girls finish their talent show extravaganza and their runway, a top and bottom of the night are chosen. And to no one's surprise, the winner is Anetra.
Yeah, she ate that.
She ate it. Well deserved.
And in the bottom is Irene and Amethyst.
Do you think it's a deserved bottom? Do you think that's correct?
Based solely upon what we are shown and how it is conveyed to us, I agree with the bottom two.
I also agree. So the queens have to lip sync to Ariana Grande's 7 Rings in front of Ariana Grande.
So into the lip sync and Miss Irene, the alien Dubois, sachets away. Liza, do you agree with the outcome?
I do. Amethyst did what needed to be done. Personally, I think 7 Rings is the worst Ariana Grande song to choose for a lip sync. It's a really good song, but it's a very meh lip sync song. Like there's not a lot that you can do with it. So I feel like Amethyst did a good job with the song.
I think it was close enough that if either one of them was the winner, like even if it went the other way, I still would have been like fair. Because I think it was like neck and neck. There wasn't any one of them that was just like, oh, she won that.
Yeah, neither one of them like stomped the other into the ground or anything. Like I think they both did a really good job.
They held their own, but alas, someone had to go home.
So gone but not forgotten.
Yeah, fly high, Irene. You will be missed. I know like the season just started, and maybe they'll pull some kind of like trick or something like that. But with Irene's drag, like where it's at, and like the drama she was starting on the first episode,
I feel like we really missed out.
I would love to see her come back into this season. I mean, there's like 16 episodes. We got time. We can make space. But even if not, maybe future All-Stars or something, I would love to see more of her drag.
Yeah, I would too. I really enjoy her drag. I think it's really interesting. I think she knows exactly what it is, and she's also really entertaining in the confessionals. I feel like she would have started some juicy drama.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so that is the end of the premiere of season 15. I know this is a really long episode, but thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in. Future episodes will probably be a lot shorter as they will not be double premieres. And again, like I said, this is all subjective. All opinions are valid. Let us know yours. And yeah.
Yeah.
And please don't send hate to the queens. Even if you hated their runways, hated the lip sync, hated the drama, this is a TV show. These are random strangers that you don't know. If you love them, please follow them, like their stuff, send loving comments. If you don't like them, ignore them. Move on. It's not that serious.
It's really not that serious. Yeah. It is so easy just to not leave hate on somebody's comments.
Yeah, and if you want to send hate, delete your account.
Die! That's like the same.
Death to all of them. Yeah, so that is the end of it. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you want to follow more of us online, we will be posting more review videos every week. I am Maddy Morphosis. This is the Miss Liza. You can follow her on social media at the Miss Liza.
Yes.
At the Miss Liza. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.
Bye
guys. Hey, kitty girl. It's your world.